wake up! Traveler, wake up! Oh, thank goodness you're awake. Paimon has good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Okay, Paimon, sorry! Wake up, something's happened! Okay, bad and the good news...
Ah, look! She's awake!
Careful not to frighten her. She's...
How are you doing, mate? Feeling a little fragile?
So, as you can see, no!
Poor soul.
Ha! Well, we can't blame her.
Wait, have you guys always been able to...
Of course.
So in other words, we suddenly gained the ability to understand you? How strange.
Maybe you've gained some intelligence.
So you're finally awake. Time to rise and shine.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, we went for a little walk.
Everything is fine, except that some...
Oh, the servants of darkness have descended.
Main Fräulein means that this is an unexpected development.
No, that's not even close to...
Oh, my apologies. Please take that as my own opinion.
After last night, there have been some unusual spectacles on this island.
Yes, swimming birds, flying squirrels, the sun and moon in the sky together. Some of...
I heard a strange flapping sound on the island, but didn't see a single flying creature around.
There was also a peculiar floral scent on the wind. Though there are many flowers on this island, that scent did not resemble any of them.
Seems to me like whatever these things are, they are...
I tried to perform a divination, but my scryglass showed only a chaotic mess that was...
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
I had resolved to summon the Imanakreish in this land, but now we observe these puzzling phenomena.
Wait, you don't think Alice could be behind all this, do you? But if it really was her, it wouldn't make sense.
Look at them, old chap.
Aye, well, they've never seen anything like this before. This old boat sailed all over the briny seas in its time, and tried talking to...
Exactly! If it weren't for this environment, who...
This environment? What do you mean by that?
Oh, the environment. Could it be that the environment is what's interfering with my divinations?
Even if you were, dreams aren't supposed to become reality, right? And a dream won't make you suddenly understand boats and squirrels.
What's wrong?
Look! Over there!
An illusion? No, it felt too real to be an illusion.
Those things we saw flickering in and out.
Does this mean the Imanakreish is real?
Wait, what?
Behold, the Imanakreish has come, just as your Prinzessin had prophesied.
Indeed, Main Fräulein. We all have witnessed this miracle with our own eyes.
Welcome to the Imanakreish.
She looks so happy. Paimon doesn't have the heart to interrupt.
Oh, she doesn't seem surprised in the slightest. Does that just come with being an experienced adventurer, or...?
If this isn't an illusion, we ought to go and investigate.
I got an idea. If you hurt yourself in a dream, you wake up right... Right? So come on, Kai.
I'd rather not.
But that'll hurt real bad.
Hey, there'll be no need for... just leave it to us. Hey, Traveler, can Paimon hit you?
I like your senses of humor, me hearties. An illusion. So...
Now, it's understandable, old chap. Haven't you heard? As humans grow up...
Aye, so they do. A pity, to be sure. Thinking back, well then, me lads and lasses.
Of course, but how do we get there?
Look, here.
At what?
Blimey, at me, of course. Oh, that's right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the
Don't you have a name?
That I do. I just...
In that case, Paimon shall name you... Mitaboru! How's that? All the other ships in Inazuma seem to have names ending in Ru, too.
Mitaboru. Ha! That'll do nicely. You're lucky to have met me. I can sail through the choppiest seas with... Come aboard, and I'll take you wherever you'd like to.
Ah, how very kind of you, old chap. Unlike that, the animal archon of... Don't you know? Some of these islands used to be Mondstadt's mountaintops. Once upon a time, the animal archons... My great-great-grandfather was on one of the mountains.
How could that happen?
And we've been living here for generations since then. Fortunately, the good thing is that there are no predators or competitors around.
Didn't see that coming. Sounds like the Immernachtreich is a kingdom of squirrels.
Hold thy tongue!
Paimon, please do not make such slanderous statements. The Immernachtreich is of...
Hey, lad. Yes, you. You're from Inazuma, aye? That makes us brothers, ha! Every young lad of Inazuma has to pluck up the courage to set sail on an adventure one day. So...
To set sail is to leave one's homeland and travel far.
Aye, you need lots of courage and just a dash of heartlessness. 'Cause once you leave, you may never return. But if you stay...
Inspiring words, Mitaboru. And you're right. The Wanderer's Spirit. My friends, are you coming too? I want to take a look at this. Also, I smell ancient timber and waterproof varnish on...
Oz, lay down the gang.
Let's all go. It'll definitely be an experience.
Ha! Great!
Safe travels!
Well, I certainly didn't expect...
This is a bonsai pot, right?
This bonsai was in my family for many generations. I saw it once in a Tenryou. At that time, there was a withered tree inside.
Why would someone keep the plant in there if it's dead?
It's a way of sending a secret message. It indicated that there was something hidden inside the flower. There was a letter buried down at the bottom, which told of an ancient secret in my clan. I wonder who removed the plant and placed the pot here.
So the bonsai pot belonged to your ancestors? Kazuha?
Though I still don't understand why it has appeared here.
Paimon knew it wasn't gonna be that simple. Huh? Oh,
Kazuha! Where are you?
no response. Well, let's keep...
Look at the decor here. It's like the inside of a grand mansion. I don't think this is a perilous...
Most curious.
What secrets lie with...
It looks like this letter was written... So keeping bonsai plant... But the fact that we're even here and...
The flesh resides in society, Kazuha. When that time comes...
I heard an old man say something about the Kaedeharas.
Sounds like it might be Kazuha's grandfather.
Listen carefully,
Father,
Work has been...
I believe the other voice belongs to Lord Kazuha's father.
Oh, I see. We have ventured into Lord Kazuha's memory.
Oh, there you are.
Huh? Where did you all go?
This place is a maze. We all got trapped inside except for you.
I've been stuck in this room the whole time and can't seem to find a way out. I have to say, this place looks a lot like my childhood bedroom.
If this is your home, why would you be trapped here? Is the maze trying to keep you out?
It appears that this whole maze is modeled after my family home. And all the conversations you heard in there are in fact words once spoken. You said that the maze is trying to keep me out. Indeed.
I think these unusual structures are some kind of mirage. According to what Kazuha said, all this seems to be constructed. But why should Lord Kazuha...
Maybe that comes from me too. To me, what is past is gone. Everything in the world is guided by its own rules, and as for people, I think that this belief is the reason why the mirage was keeping me out.
I can get behind that. It's a very sensible way of looking at things.
All our thoughts have consequences. I don't consider it strange, and I don't think it's anything you should be worried about. We got in here by touching the bonsai, didn't we? So perhaps, if we touch it again...
We're back!
Hey, look! That whole mountain's
Wait. Everyone, I might have an explanation. The changes in the mirage could... My father once mentioned that this pot was originally part of a collection belonging to my great-grandfather. When our family fell upon hard times, my grandfather traveled far and wide looking for a way to save the clan. However, during that time, my great-grandfather became gravely ill. He knew my grandfather had no interest in bonsai, so before his death, he gave most of his carefully crafted bonsai away.
To hide the letter with that secret in it, right?
Yes, and to give his son something to remember. My grandfather returned quickly as he could, but my great-grandfather had already passed away. They never got the chance to say goodbye to each other before Eventually, he started to make his own bonsai. Unlike his father, he preferred arranging rock gardens instead of plants. Perhaps influenced by my grandfather, my father also took a liking to crafting bonsai. Back then, and this flower pot was passed down to me. It's certainly no coincidence that it appeared here and became the entrance to the mirage. There was once a time when the Kaidaharas were an illustrious clan. After the Raiden Gokaden incident, our clan's fortunes took a turn for the worse. By the time of my generation, later, I fled Inazuma as I didn't want to be arrested. With no one left, like my ancestors before me, I think I'd like to try it out for myself. Since the contents of this bonsai affect the mirage, I did. But what style? Should I use plants for the bonsai like my... Perhaps...
So do you need any supplies to make this?
I think I'll need a set of tools and some rocks that can be carved and made...
Got it. We'll help you look.
We might just get lucky. If the pot's here, then surely other stuff related to
I concur. Lord Kazuha, take heart in your search. For my
Thank you, everyone.
Wow, it's a new place.
As was the case last time.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
This will do. Ah, Kazuha. You've come just at the right moment.
It's very intricate.
I based it on a mountain scene I saw in a book.
Father, you can go anywhere whenever.
That's not true. Though the Kaedehara clan is far from what it used. But then again, continue.
But I don't
Kazuha, there's one thing I want. Family ties are important. Family only exists because of the people in it. The events of the past have had a profound impact on our. If you ever grow tired of this tedious life, just drop everything and go off on a journey. See the world. Remember,
Yes, Father. I'm sorry, but I just don't understand.
Kazuha, have you forgotten our promise?
You really want to give it all up? But even if we're having a rough time, you still have me by your side. Can't I be of any help? When you were my age, you were already helping grandfather out. Am I so incompetent that I'm a disappointment?
Kazuha! Now you're blaming yourself for all of this? The Kaedehara clan has been paying the price for our past mistakes ever since your great-grandfather's generation. Though we are a family of bladesmiths, you don't have to devote your life to the family craft. If a wounded animal wants to escape from a trap, it has to sacrifice the hind leg that was caught. Enough now, Kazuha. As the head of the family, I failed to revitalize our clan. All these generations of suffering. Don't worry. I'll carry the blame for abandoning our
Father, please don't. Even if that day comes, let me share the burden with you. Let's just wait and see. Sooner or later, I will have to lead the Kaedehara clan. Maybe if I were more adept in the sword arts, I'd be able to share my father's burdens. This won't do. I'm getting distracted by family matters and making too many mistakes. I yearn to hear the song of nightingale. My patient ears ready to attend. A veil of mist obscures the western skies. Into its midst, a silver. To know one is fighting a losing battle, and yet never once falter. This shall be my father's legacy.
Thought we might find you trapped here again. We entered that maze in the mirage again.
The mood was more deflated, and the place more humbly furnished. What you saw was the Kaedehara clan in decline.
We saw you in the mirage too, but you looked a little different than now.
Indeed, I most certainly agree.
Compared to the Lord Kazuha before us now, the mirage we saw appeared lost, with the bird.
I can confirm that. His fate was a heavy burden indeed.
That means I am older and wiser now. I'm sorry you had to see my... For a long time after leaving Inazuma, I've lived the life of a drifter. But this is no bad thing. I wish that I could have met my past self too. Life is a long journey. And just as I thought, the bonsai is...
Come on, let's continue looking for the... What's happened here?
Alas, the loftier the clan, the more devastating the fall. Broken into pieces and not a single soul around.
Come on, let's get moving.
Master, we're the only servants left. Are you sure about this? After we're gone, who's going to...
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Your mother died early, and now that your father has left you, you're all that remains of this clan now. And I suppose that this is the last.
The Kaidahara clan has ultimately disbanded in my hands. But as my father said, I should not let life imprison me. Perhaps living the wanderer's life is what was meant for me after all. You know, they say that visions represent the Archon's gaze.
But is being under an Archon's gaze really a blessing?
I don't know. Maybe. I have traveled far and wide in Inazuma since leaving.
Vision Hunt Decree! Hand over your visions now!
This way! Hurry!
I know very well why people resist against the Vision Hunt Decree. Ambition is our power in its rawest form. We cannot live without it. When no other option remains, I will leave. The life of a wanderer is full of hardships. I have asked myself these questions many times. Should I go? If so, where to? And by what means?
Kaidahara, that's you, right? Get on board, I'll get you out.
But why are you helping me? I'm a
Obviously the Yashiroka... An anonymous financial sponsor wants you to... But there's only so much they can do. After this...
My grandfather once traveled to Lima. Well, my father read about Mondstadt. But where is the right place for me?
Stop! I'm warning you! Do not attempt to resist!
Oh, really? The sky's getting dark. It looks like it's going to rain. Will the rain ever stop?
Hey, buddy. You okay? Need a ride or something?
Pirates?
You could call us that. So...
Huh? It's the Alcor!
Oh, and look, Kazuha's over there.
Kazuha! We found you!
Good timing. I was just reflect. So, what do you think of the Kaidahara clan's bonsai?
Oh, this mirage is quite fascinating. It presents
They say that astrologists have seen...
How fares that?
Main Fräulein inquires as to your present well-being, Lord Kazuha.
There's no way anyone could be cheerful after we lived.
You have a point. When I first saw this bonsai, I thought of the possibility that there was supposed to be a dead plant in that flower pot. While we were separated, I had a lot of... The mirage is me. When the heart is clear, the world is too. Clear and unladen. That describes how I feel, right? Although I would not say there are no regrets in this. That's why this bonsai appeared as part of my mirage. I never realized that deep down in my heart,
Have you finished doing what you wanted to do, Kazuha?
yes, you could say you saw my past self and said goodbye to him. What really matters in life is not how strict we are with ourselves. So please believe me when I say that I often travel during storms, which means my eyes are often blinded by the rain. Many times, I couldn't even see what was right in front of me. One day, I finally reached the top of the mountain. I looked out with the clouds beneath my feet and only the gentle breeze murmuring in my ears. The highest mountain is a clear and enlightened heart. Here, there is no self, no hatred, no regrets, and no desires. Let's embark on a journey, for I am the breeze. We will meet again, no matter how far along the road. Life has just begun, and maybe the whole world can be my home.
It's been a long trip today. Paimon's getting kind of sleepy.
Everyone must be exhausted.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Perhaps today...
Main Fräulein, are you alright?
Oz, curb thy curiosity.
Yes, Main Fräulein.
I'll see if I can find something for us to eat. Go ahead and rest if you're feeling tired.
I'll help.
Oh, me too.
Everyone's volunteering to help. Maybe we should too.
Whoa, hey! Her Highness looks kind of gloomy.
Mona, you noticed it too. I was going to bring it up with you while we were preparing the food.
All right, we'll prepare the food. Yep, this should be enough.
Wow, that's such a nice idea. You might not be a chef,
Oh, shucks, Paimon. It's not...
Even the crewmates of the Alcor consider Shinyen someone they can...
We feel the same way about you too, Kazuha.
We sure do.
Well, then, as a trusted friend, from what you've been saying, that miraculous mirage seems to have been based on my life story. It felt just like a dream.
In other words, you've always wanted to make your own bonsai?
Could that be it? And since this happened to me, does that mean...
I agree. But I wonder whose mirage we'll encounter next. I'm actually kind of looking forward to my...
Wait! You actually want something like this to...
Oh, heck. Any mirage to do with me would probably be music related. It'd be a good
You mean you'd want to do a performance?
Why not? I don't think any self-respecting musician could stay silent on these islands.
So much confidence and Traveler! Paimon! So, those strange houses today, huh? And, a mirage bonsai? There's no answer. Maybe he got distracted. Or he forgot to bring the bomb to his...
Traveler, Paimon. So here you are.
Mona! Are you...
Close enough. She was a little downcast. Official has been very excited about this trip from the start, but...
Why? It seems like this would be the...
I'm not sure at this stage, but I'll keep... There's something else I wanted to tell you. I tried performing a divination. My scry glass was still blurry, but I felt a force coming from within.
How could you tell that if you couldn't see it clearly?
How can I explain this concept to non-expert? Not only that, but the room...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So you want...
You could say that. I need to see the crack first. Seems like similar things happen every time I'm with you. You're surrounded by all kinds of friends, secrets, and destinies. It's incredible.
No, you're incredible! You helped Fischl and us solve that Leonard situation!
All things considered, I suppose.
When you say together, do you mean the two of you? Or all three of us?
Okay, the three of us then. Sometimes Paimon...
Really? Aw, Paimon's starting to like you a lot, genius astrologer.
Yes, that's the perspective I'm talking about. You'll never...
Yeah, everything about you's great. Except for...
Oh, sorry. Friends' habits rub off on you when you spend a lot of time together, don't they? I'll keep observing the stars.